please give your introduction.
Hi Karthik, my name is Mayank Chaudhary and I was a data analyst intern in ads team in Blueprint e-commerce consultancy.
So, how has business analytics as your career track at Checksum helped you get this intern, and how did you use it?
So business analytics as a career track in here in Jackson has a very pivot role to get that job, because as my job role is all about that analysis and all, where I use Power BI and done a project also on that. And so here in Jackson I learned more about this thing, how to use Power BI, how to use Excel, how to use pivot table and all, how to get data from, how to get an insights from that also. So these are, the curriculum is very good here, and it is very inclined toward that curriculum according to the current corporate culture also.
So, my next question is how did you prepare for this data analyst intern role?
So first of all, for a data analyst you have to know some technical tools. Technical tools like not in deep, but in like briefly, just Power BI, SQL, and Python also. What are the codes are getting run behind that thing? You have to know about that thing. And for visualization, you need Power BI or Tableau. So anyone is fine for that. And for like data management, the Excel is that god here. And for project management, if you are handling any project, that Scrum methodology, Agile methodology is very good for you. Here in Jackson, they have very good subject for that. And I guess these 4 and 5 are very good technical knowledge in respect of becoming a data analyst.
So, after doing your internship, how do you currently see the sector or industry? Is it inclining? Is it on an inclined position or going steep down, declining? How do you see it?
So I was working in the e-commerce industry. So as you know that day by day, like people are changing their methodology how to buy a product. They are going more on online. Everyone is like, if you want to from a needle to anything, you just search for that online market. Right now it's a gem OT for you guys. Like so in my views, like e-commerce industry is booming around, like right now it's the 800 lakhs crores ka business in that e-commerce industry.
So, what were the skill set you learned during your internship, and what are the skill sets which you have previously, which you have developed furthermore during your internship?
So before joining Blueprint e-commerce consultancy, I have very good knowledge in Excel, macros and pivot table, VLOOKUPs, some function and all, which gives me a wings to work more smoothly on that. In that Blueprint, I learned about project management, I learned about some SQL, I learned about some Python and all. I learned about some keywords extracting tool, just like Selenium, just like Pandas, libraries. I use many libraries over there. So the main thing is that you just get to know what are the requirements from the client side and what are your like you are moving towards your team as as an analyst.
Like, since you have a previous work experience, how was it working as a PGDM student, and how did it differ from working after your undergraduation?
On the same job role, or you are
like your general perspective of the work experience?
So if you have a work experience, this gives you up hand, like you just like molded in that atmosphere very easily. As I have previous work experience, I know the time management, I know the prioritization of the task and all. So it is very easy to like get into that atmosphere rather than like as a fresher. And I know that which work we have to give priority and which you have to like do on the after that.
So, what role did Power BI, Scrum, Python play for your internship?
So these are the analytical tools that Power BI and Python and all. So my role is kind of consultancy also there. Like it's a kind of what are that insight I get, and I have to pass on that these insights to the clients also. That you have very low inventory, just because that you are not getting sales. So you have to make that huge also. That days in inventory. If a product is getting very good sales from your company, then you have to maintain that stocks for that also. And these are comes into that insights, and insights comes from that analytical tools, which like Power BI. We just merge that all that Scrum, all that Python codes with that, getting the reports and all, and into a Google Sheet, and Google Sheet is linked with the Power BI, so it automatically get interactive dashboard, so anyone can easily get insight from that. And as for you are discussing about Scrum methodology, last 15 days of my internship, I was assigned as a project for a project where I used that Scrum methodology, where I divided my whole project into chunks and working simultaneously on that. And every day we have Scrum meetings and all. So in that artifact, in that project, there are three artifacts: that a product owner, which is my tech lead, Abhishek Kashyap, and I was a Scrum Master. Either like whether I am not a certified Scrum Master, but I have a knowledge about that thing, and my whole team, which gives like I will give them 100% credit to them, because without them it is not possible, and we successfully conducted a project within 7 days.
Finally, coming on a personal note, if I would aim to become a data analyst, how would you help me in constructing my path? Like, what are the things I should do and what I shouldn't do?
Okay. So first of all, I will tell you what you have to, what you have do, you don't have to do. Like, first of all, we just need to like segregate your interest, which interest you have to do, like which area you have to go on through. Like if you want to go e-commerce industry, so you have to like learn about that thing, what are that e-commerce industry is doing and all. Just uh, study about that particular area, and technical knowledge is very important role will play in that your aspiration. Just because for becoming a data analyst, you need a project, you need a technical knowledge, just like Microsoft Excel and SQL and Python. Python is not that level, but you need to know how that coding is codes are running and how it is working. SQL is for like changing unstructured data to structured. Sometimes the atmosphere is not according to you, the situation is not according to you. So in that time, you have to use your analytical skill. How can I get the data from that situation? So here that SQL knowledge and maintaining your data is Excel. Excel is the best. That's I guess.
Thank you. Please give your introduction.
My name is Pramita. So I studied business analytics in Jackson, and I worked as a data science intern in infrastructure analytics and solutions. And I worked on developing a chatbot.
So my first question for you would be, how did your career track at Jackson help you in your internship?
So basically, the things I've studied at career track and the things I've done there, they're completely different. So I can't compare those. But the field was same. So basically, the maths I learned here and the way to approach a solution, all those things helped me in my internship.
So, like as you said, you're a data science intern.
Yeah.
So how did you prepare for this specific job goal?
The thing is, I was, yeah, I was just continuously exploring things. I was just learning as much as possible related to analytics field, exploring more maths and learning about new technologies and all. So learning how to precisely approach a solution and how to precisely give an answer to a question. So this way, because for data science, precision is very important. So this way, I prepared myself for data science.
So, state your point of view on how you have seen the industry and the sector you have worked in current date.
In current date,
Yeah, like how do you see the industry and sector growing or decreasing?
okay, the thing is, in the current date, the sector is growing a lot. By 2025, the data is going to grow a lot across 150 zettabytes. So, looking at that, it's like more data needs to be managed, and all the data can be useful for more analytic solutions like building dashboards, building models, and all those things. So that predictive models and all, and analytics are different fields, right? Descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics. So all those will be really, I mean, will be helpful in different applications like healthcare analytics, banking industry. So my company was working towards mainly banking industry. So basically, currently even the analytics field is introducing the generative AI field also. I mean, it's integrating with that. So basically, by 2032, the market will grow up to $1.3 billion. So it is, yeah, analytics industry is pretty good currently for almost all types of.
So, what are the skills you have developed or you have learned during your intern period?
So during my internship, I learned a lot about generative AI. So I learned a lot of courses on that. The different frameworks need to be developed for a RAG called Retrieval Augmented Generation. It's a very new AI framework developed, and the other things like Azure Cloud Services, which I don't have on, but I learned a lot about Azure Cloud Services during my internship, how to deploy models and all those things. And yeah, pretty much that's it. And there are also other things, but currently these are some of the key things I learned.
Like you have said that you have used GPT-4 integration,
Yes.
vector storage, LLA.
Yes, yes.
So how was that experience for you working with great software?
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, I was happy actually to work with large language models and all. I was always more into ChatGPT and all this GPT and all these things. So always, it's not like not other people are, but I always try to spend more of my time in ChatGPT and also. I wanted to get into this field some generative AI. It was actually unexpected. I was not expecting to go into this field when I went, but they unexpectedly gave us this work, so I had to research a lot, and the experience was great.
So coming to on a personal note, like, how would you suggest me if I would want to become a data scientist or a data science intern? How would you suggest me? Like, what pathway should I go in?
I would suggest you to learn a lot. I mean, do continuous exploration, learn a lot on stats, develop good knowledge on statistics, develop good knowledge on machine learning, learn a lot about artificial intelligence and all, learn a lot about data. Try to love the data. Initially, start with the basics and all, and try to work with lots, understand different types of data because there are unstructured, structured, and all, and learn more on it. You can get a good understanding of how to do data science.
Thank you.